Well, it's finally come out. The local coffee business, also known as Onyx Coffee, has just been announced the best coffee shop in America and second best coffee shop in the world. Today we're deep diving actually how they accomplished this, why it's important to Northwest Arkansas, and actually how does that reflect Northwest Arkansas just in general. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the no good state of Illinois. The worst. Anyways, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. I could have moved to Boise, I could have moved to Golden, I could have moved to Salt Lake City, I could have moved to Dallas, I could have moved to Asheville, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to. But I chose Northwest Arkansas, and it is by far the best place to live in America, literally by far. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, let's meet up for coffee, let's talk on the phone, let's meet up and talk about why this place is truly amazing, and again, best place to live in America by far. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the content. Alright, so yes, the news just broke a few days ago that Onyx Coffee was rated the second best coffee shop in the world, right behind, I'm looking right here, Toby's Estate Coffee Roasters in Australia. This is a dedicated website article, like, I guess, ranking system that goes through all sorts of different details about why these coffee shops, or what they do, and why they're ranked the way they're ranked. And so it's called 100 Top Coffee Shops. Literally their whole business article magazine website is dedicated about going around and checking out the best coffee shops in the world. That seems like a pretty legit job, to say the least. I'm gonna apply if I can do that. Anyways, today we're actually talking about this section right here. Let's talk about why Onyx Coffee made such a big splash for itself, and when it actually comes to the award side of things, why it got so much, like, literally world attention. And so let's kind of go a little bit back in history. Back in 2020, that's when a lot of these awards started happening for Onyx Coffee. I'm looking at a large, long graph right here, like basically detailing all the different awards across the world that Onyx won, all the way from 2020 all the way to 2025. We have Andrea, which is the co-owner of Onyx Coffee. She won first place in World Barista, or US Barista, then she won second place. Then there's same employee won twice back-to-back in US Brewers Championship, then she won second place at Worlds. And then Morgan, an employee of Onyx, won World Barista, then she won first place at US, and then another employee won fourth place, another person won second place, and then just goes on and on and on and on. So when you actually start making all these kind of awards, like you're making all these awards, second place, first place, third place, fourth place, over and over again in world championships, US championships, you're gonna get quite of attention. It's like, who is Onyx gonna ship out this year? Who from this little area known as Northwest Arkansas is gonna ship some of the best coffee makers in the world to compete? Wild stuff. The thing about this, the best coffee makers in the world and the best coffee roaster in the world exists right here in Northwest Arkansas. So, and the awards prove it. And so that is fascinating to see all the awards and the accolades over the last 5, 7, like almost literally a decade of just all the things they've won to eventually get to best coffee shop in America and second best in literally in the world. And the second reason why Onyx Coffee got literally the best coffee shop in America and almost best coffee shop in the world is because, and this is actually one of the biggest things that happened to them back when they first started, was the ethical sourcing and just kind of the payment system of farmers. Now, I'm not going to act as though I know anything really a lot about this. You know, it's not my cup of tea. Oh, that's something. Anyways, it's not my cup of tea or my cup of coffee, but I do know obviously at least somewhat of the struggle between, you know, people buying coffee beans, big businesses, and then working with farmers, and it's kind of like how they, you know, anyways, you get the idea. Buy as much as possible, get them cheap, etc. But Onyx Coffee does something completely different, and that's what really made a big splash in the industry. Man, there's a lot of pun intended here. Splash in the industry is the fact is that they actually went to the farmers in these countries, met with them, and paid them 3 to 5 times higher than the actual like normal like fair trade standard. So they're paying and working with them directly. So it's wild is that they are and making a sustainable business. I think one of Onyx's major goals is like, yeah, you can do all these things. You can have a great coffee shop and work directly with farmers out of these countries, pay them a very high wage because they're producing very high quality, and then bring the coffee back to America, ship it, and then actually, you know, brew it, do the whole thing, cook it. What do you call it? Actually, I think you bake it. Roast it. Oh my God, roast it. Yes, duh. You roast it, and then you then obviously make coffee. Obviously, that's very simplistic. But long story short, this really never existed often in the coffee world. It's usually, at the cheapest amount, served subpar coffee, etc. But what Onyx did was they actually went to the actual farmers, met with them, they still do to this day. They go there all the time and work with the farmers and get the best quality beans to serve the best quality coffee in the best quality area. See what I did there? Anyways, but long story short, yeah, they made huge splashes in that industry because they paid so high of cost to get the best quality beans. Whoa, 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 whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to check this place out, kind of venture around the whole area. I have 3-day itineraries that goes day by day, restaurant by restaurant, thing by thing. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. And also, maybe you are using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below, your name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to in Northeast Arkansas? Enter all the information below and make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northeast Arkansas. Also, side note, every single Friday, I send an email just talking about all the cool things happening in Northeast Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on in downtown Springdale? What's going on in Walmart Amphitheater? What new construction is happening here? What new business? There are so many things all the time. Enter your name below, enter your email below, and make sure you get the email every single Friday. But I need you to be aware, just a little heads up, need to be aware, you will get a little fear of missing out, little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northeast Arkansas. And the third reason why Onyx Coffee won Best Coffee Shop in America and almost best in the world is their community involvement in the area. If you spend any time in Northeast Arkansas, you are going to hear someone talk about Onyx Coffee, not only because of the fact of like the high quality drinks and just the funness of the environment, but the fact is that how involved they are in the community. And not just like, we're going to go throw a party. It's like, we're going to teach people how to make great coffee. Oftentimes they have classes geared towards just regular folk like you and me, or at least me, talking about coffee, how it's brewed, the best way to brew it at home, etc., etc., etc. So they are passionate about community involvement, getting people involved, and the whole culture behind the coffee community. And another thing is when you actually go to an actual Onyx Coffee, there's definitely a vibe of entrepreneurship, forward thinking, thoughtfulness. People are there doing work, doing business meetings. So it's that kind of true idea of business, culture, community involvement, all meshed into one in Onyx Coffee. And so they really do have that going from in Northeast Arkansas. And not only in Northeast Arkansas, people know Onyx Coffee obviously literally across the world. I've had people from Hawaii move here, not because of that, but they're like, oh my gosh, this is the home of Onyx Coffee. All we do is ship Onyx Coffee from here to Hawaii. I'm like, cool, let's get you nearby. Oh my gosh. Anyways, but regardless, it's been wild to see all the attention that Onyx Coffee has gotten Northeast Arkansas, and honestly as a brand, but also the community involvement here as well. And the fourth reason why Onyx Coffee got Best Coffee Shop in America and almost best in the world is, and this is probably one of their biggest highlights that people will know them. They originally know them for like their obviously ethical sourcing and payment processing for farmers. The thing they're probably most known for now is their branding and marketing. And it's not like a whiz like, cool, check us out. They have a very distinct brand. They worked with and the crazy thing is that they do almost like drops with NBA players. They've done collabs with Liquid Death, which is a water company, just to clarify. And so they are so far reaching in culture, and it comes to Onyx Coffee. Who thought they would partner with an NBA or NFL player, partner this or do that, or work with this world-known brand? It's just wild the fact that a world-known brand, way bigger than Onyx, would come in let's do a collab together. Okay, what? Okay, we're just 4 coffee shops in Onyx in Northeast Arkansas. What do we have to know? But their brand is so specific. They made a diss track based on their poor reviews on Yelp. So they have a album out on Spotify, on Apple Music. Type in Onyx Coffee on music and you can find their album out there. It's a death metal album. So start there, okay? Anyways, they are very particular on their marketing. They're very good at their marketing. They're very good at their branding. And they kind of hone it all together with brand collabs, their drinks, and making sure that everyone understands the direction they're going and kind of keeping true to themselves. So it's wild what they've created, and the staff that they've brought around them, the team that's been around them has been there for a long time. And so it's fascinating to see this whole company grow in Northeast Arkansas and then honestly stay in Northeast Arkansas. And the fifth and final reason why Onyx Coffee was rated the best coffee shop in America and also second best in the world And this is to be true. This is where I talk about Northwest Arkansas and also Onyx. Onyx could not exist if it didn't exist in Northwest Arkansas. And Northwest Arkansas couldn't help produce businesses if Northwest Arkansas wasn't the way it was. Northwest Arkansas is focused on excellence, is focused on growth, is focused on getting better, is focused on making the best place to live in America, is focused on planning, is focused on distinctiveness, is focused on like being different, meaning we don't pursue in Northwest Arkansas all the standard things that a larger city would pursue. We are pursuing mountain biking. We're pursuing outdoor spaces. We're pursuing, a lot of different ways of modes of transportation than necessarily taxis or buses. We are trying to, re-innovate ways of doing groceries. Obviously, who'd have thought of that one? Having autonomous drivers deliver groceries. There's experiments all around Northwest Arkansas all the time. It's a very entrepreneurial, experimental area because of just the large corporations, the startups, Onyx Coffee. We have 7 Brew. We have Slim's Chickens. We have all these other side brands, bigger brands. We have Acre Trader. We have all these larger businesses that exist here in Northwest Arkansas that have started here, built here, stayed here, and continue to grow here. And it's because of the level of excellence. It's a level these companies couldn't exist, or they'd move somewhere else if they felt they couldn't draw the talent, do everything, grow their brand, and honestly operate in an area where it's kind of like, what are you gonna do? What's gonna be? They don't do it. So you have to be in a great area, an excellent area, to have an excellent business. And so that Onyx Coffee shows that, Northwest Arkansas shows that, a lot of other companies in the area show that exactly. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page literally guide of demographics, of school systems, education, all the different projects happening here, all the cool things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas comes in a 120-page guide. It comes with my itineraries. It comes with postcards. It comes with stickers. It comes with all sorts of different, right here. You want it for this reason. You want the Northwest Arkansas coloring book made by yours truly. I should actually probably color this now I think about it. But anyways, it's pretty amazing. Where's me? I'm here. I'm somewhere. Hold on. Hold your horses, people. I'm looking out to my side over here. This is going to be glorious. I'm not. Hold on. There I am. You want to color my face in? Don't give me a mustache. Anyways, long story short, you definitely want the NWA Starter Pack. Enter your name and address below. Comes shipped, like literally a package shipped right to your home, box right to your home. Enter your address below, make sure you get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. Whoa, and I know what you're thinking, It is my favorite filler F word. Free! So enter your information below, make sure you get that package shipped to you right away. Alright guys, I'll see you next one.